if you do know me, there's a good chance you know me because of my controversial gimmick south of the border, where I played a Trump sympathizing patriot. I was actually walking to the ring every match with an American flag with Donald Trump's face on it. This is in Mexico City, where our former president would say some horrible things about the Mexican population. So needless to say, I was able to garner a lot of heat. It was something that I didn't really ever put any thought into. It was just, we call it in wrestling cheap heat.
Yeah.
To me,
right. You're just doing it. You're just doing your thing.
Right.
You're
It's no
right.
different than, than the Iron Sheik coming out with the Ayatollah on the flag.
Of course.
Just something that was, spur of the moment and it happened. Well, as soon as I did that, I got a phone call from NPR. They said, hey, we're going to come down to Mexico City and film your match. I said, okay. Next thing you know, Reuters. Next thing you know, Vice. Next thing you know, GQ.
Wow.
In 2017, I would probably say I was the most publicized professional wrestler on earth in 2017. Wow. And I will stand by that. You can search Sam Adonis on any news engine right now, and you're going to get, 150, 200 results. Vice did a documentary about me. Univision did a biopic about my life where they hired actors to play me and my family.
Wow.
I mean, absolutely absurd things. It's almost stranger than fiction. I couldn't write this story.
A lot of wrestling is.
The funny thing was, a lot of them tried to paint the picture that, I'm actually this horrible human being that's race baiting. And I would answer the same thing every time. It says, it's professional wrestling.
Right.
I'm a bad guy, and I want to get my butt kicked so you get sent home happy. And a lot of these news agencies were just like, wow, that's really cool. You're willing to, you're not the cool guy. You're the bad guy, and you want them to hate you? I'm like, that's my job.
Right.
So we were really able to get a lot of attention for it. I did it, like I said, just kind of tongue-in-cheek in the beginning, just to kind of, get everybody to come and boo at the show. But, I've never been – honestly, I lived in Mexico City. I had a Mexican family that I was living with down there for the time. I've never really cared about politics. I think, everybody's the same all over this planet, whether it's Mexico, Japan, Puerto Rico, England, people are one. And I think pro wrestling is one of the beautiful art forms that brings everybody together, so I think that pretty much, if you really dissected it and looked at what I was doing and the circumstances around my life, you'd realize that there was nothing, evil and backhanded about it. It's just, playing a character on TV. And in the end, it's just, got me a lot of exposure and a lot of, avenues and opportunities that I wouldn't have without being such an evil supervillain.